everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go, Blue Lady!
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Hey, Ripless, check 9.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Done by Andrew Adams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
53's Mike. All day, dog.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, check it.
First down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
4 down.
Brady. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Here's Brady to throw. The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Hey.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
2nd and 11 now.
45.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now here's Mahomes. And all this is taking him one-handed. What a catch.
Play to win.
22 yards there, a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Wait, 20.
Man left, man left. We got 4.
No, 66.
Now Brady.
Watch 13.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Alpha. Let's go on. No, 66.
Strong left. Strong left.
Again, it's Brady. That's
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Switch.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Oh, a dangerous return, man, showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for the drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yellow. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Army
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this, up to the 41-yard line.
Too fast.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. Strip the yellow. Strip that ball.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Ricky.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Tight down. There you go.
Check.
Hey, 57.
Mike's 54. I got you.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there. And now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
You ain't going nowhere.
Switch.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Mahomes going to throw. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. A legal touchdown.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in really high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Kill.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Get ready.
Carry. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Second and goal from the 1.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Check.
Fournette on the toss to the right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
We got double up.
Mike, 53.
Here's Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going into halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Quick pass here to Godwin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yard. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Wait, set. Wide, 20.
Strong right.
Sugar. All right, here we go. Check it, reload.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Let's go, baby.
That one goes for 36 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard. That'll bring up second down.
Double tight. Even.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 5. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after it early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now they'll toss it out right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
Tight right.
On second down, Williams. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Here we go again.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
I'm here all day. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Go!
45, Mike, 45. Go!
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Yellow.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Easy.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Off. Shift.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The end result, 21 yards.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Oh, yeah.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You don't know no better.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Bound to lose one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Bell. The Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch the pass. Shift. Watch the shift.
Watch that.
Slam.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell able to make it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So it didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd and 9, Brady airing this one out for Evans. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check 31.
Slam.
Brady going to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Yeah.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
Check.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Curl.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Here we go.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Let's go, D. Check. 45's the mic. Check.
He'll look to throw.
I got one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Green 18.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Rip right. At 25.
On second down is Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
Let's go.
There you go.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Defense, let's go.
John.
Check 6 guard.
Zoom.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
I'm coming after you.
Plant.
Undercrush.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Ready? Slam, slam, slam. Chip. Wide, get wide.
They're going to run for Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Watch the safety creep.
Prescott to throw this time. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 51.
No gain on this defense. No.
Prescott from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Yeah, Liz.
Rodgers with a game. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Rodgers.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's it, baby. We go to work. We go to work.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Come on, D.
Mike 5-5.
They'll try again with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Over. Green 18.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Plant.
Hey, check right. Watch 55.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in.
Hatchet.
Check. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. What do you think?
Prescott down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that went quite well for the defense.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go one more.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aldon Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
65.
First down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 51 to 26.
Third and long for Prescott. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
How you doing? Way to hustle, boy. Big boy can run.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
The lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now.
Here we go. 180. We're going 25 to hey, kill. Watch the slack. Deuce. There we go. Going to 53. Check. Watch safety green.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And some room to roll. 33 and a first. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
25's the mic. And let's get this. Check your hot read. Whip. Watch the whip.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
He's going to 54.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now a second down and 6.
Here we go, D.
Hey, 25.
Again, it's Jones. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Zoom.
We got 25 the mic. Bandit.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Get this ball back for the offense.
Plant.
Hey, 25 the mic.
Inside.
25 the mic.
On first down, Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80. There we go. Go to 53.
Check. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Under.
26. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Check.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Kill.
First down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Don't be mad. It's more.
From the 45 on second down, Prescott. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
They'll go again to Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Come on now, let's go.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go, 46. Switch, hey.
He's coming to you, motion. Hey.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they have to lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away. Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team.
And this is intercepted, and that should
You ain't nothing!
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as the final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. You forced 4 turnovers. You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now, there's 2 sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Good night, baby.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55, right there.
Here's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, 30. We got 25 to Mike. Zoom.
Rodgers going to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Blue 58. 25 to Mike. I'm here all day. Hey, 25.
On 1st down, Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
There we go.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
We want it.
Out of the shotgun is Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Plant. We got 24 to 50.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Left side completion to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Green 18. 25 to Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to
And it's a touchdown for the Packers. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They're going to run for Jones. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
They're going to 53. They're going 46. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I got him. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Silver.
Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Bingo.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Green 18.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Blue 58.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Box it.
25's the mic. We're going 25.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 10.
Get that ball.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 20.
Here's Elliott. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Run.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here we go. 180.
I got one. Watch tight. Tight end right.
Now Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
27. Here we go. Going to 54. 180.
31.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Here we go. 180.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
In your face. Watch twist.
And a run on first down. Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 47. Wide 80. Kill.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, wide 80.
Time to go, night. Watch left. Check.
Then we'll go into 53.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Here we go. Wide 80.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Single receiver.
47.
An island over there. Single receiver.
4th down, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now this one is running back out of the backfield and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, wide 80.
Mike 51.
I can't believe they let you play.
Here we go, 47. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and that is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Caught on the right side by Adams. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Yeah, Liz.
We got 25's the mic.
Hey, tight.
Zoom.
You kill it, motion me out.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now with timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
Blue 58.
25's the mic. Let him know. Let him know.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
25's the mic. We got 25's the mic.
So we got man.
Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic.
Let's go, defense.
Rodgers again now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan as time expires in the 1st half. And the Packers add on to their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The 1st half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score, at least where it is.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Push him back.
Throwing is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Here we go, 46.
Check 9.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
31's the mic.
God not ready.
31's the mic.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards that time.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one opened downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the 1st down. Well done all the way around.
Check 3. They were going to 53.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They were going to 54. Why ain't it?
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On 1st down, Italian. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Gun.
From the 31, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott now. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why ain't it? They were going to 53.
Now Elliott, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Get off the field.
Prescott to throw it, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Mike 55. Mike 55.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Smith able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Switch gears, switch gears.
Boxing. Jumbo. Chip.
Staying open. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Rodgers throwing here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers for the give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
Rodgers to throw. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 45 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Do that again, baby. Do it again. Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
And this is intercepted.
Prime time, baby.
Picked off at the 40. And he will return return this one to the 30-yard line.
Good job.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Hey, check 26.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Rodgers looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
319. Check 30.
Check 25.
To throw is Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.